That thing was pretty sturdy. Morning Mugga Chat, morning Kingdoms of Amalur. What's up, Nugami? Wait, is there one behind us? Oh, there is. She's fighting one.
Jabbering jellyfish! I'm out of explosives! And we're so close, I can hear the waves on the sand. One of us is going to need to find some way to get us through this wall. And by someone, I mean you. You see, I don't swim. Or did I fail to mention that?
You did fail to mention that.
Let's go!
You're a ship's captain and you can't swim? Well, you were a ship's captain. Your ship sunk. How were you the only survivor of the wreck? Let's see. First, I think there's a secret over this way. To avoid the water, she tied all her crewmates together to make a raft. Yeah, unfortunately, she tied them all to where they were face down and they drowned. Have you found the difficulty to not keep up with your level to become face roll? So I've been playing on maximum difficulty. So a lot of times, like one small mistake and I'm dead. That only recently started to change because like I now have enough spells because I'm playing like a mage that I can stun lock enemies frequently, you know, just basically just keep hitting them over and over and over and they can't do anything back. Also, my blacksmithing has gotten high enough that I can add a large amount of health to every slot of my, armor, which has helped dramatically with survivability. It's like I've increased my hit points by a very large amount. Okay, got explosives, which I think will let us get to that wall now. Let it be known, Mike just threw away a perfectly good looking steak. Perfectly good looking. We found that soggy meat in an underground cavern. It's not a perfectly good looking steak. You don't just eat meat you find on the ground. Good lord. Throws away the steak I found. You found. Needs to reassess even further in then, I guess. Thank you. You're welcome.
Here we go. Smell that? Fresh air. We're close. It's time to get out of here.
Hidden door. Yeah, I just pushed that whole thing down. No big deal. Bugs? Bugs. That face when you're too sleepy to do anything, but it's too early to go to sleep. I gotta stop going to bed at 1 a.m. Dude, I always stay up too late for my own good. Always. Soggy steak. No. Dude, I'm reminded in EverQuest, my first MMO, Druids and Rangers had an ability called... You had to have food and drink for your character. And Rangers and Druids had a skill called Forage, and it had like a 10-minute cooldown, and they hit it, and they would have a chance to find a random food or drink in the area. And there was a running joke about, like, you know, you'd be, like, fighting undead in a graveyard, and the druid would be like, oh, I found a leg of chicken, and just start eating it. And people be like, do not eat meat you just found in a graveyard.
Amazing! We survived! I didn't want to say anything in the cavern, but I was betting against us.
Wow,
In
thanks.
the words of my dear departed mother, always prepare for the worst, for it'll probably happen.
Wow.
There looks to be a settlement on the beach.
Your mom was great.
Come, let's see who's at home. All right then.
All right, so we can fast travel here now. All right, so for now, because that's the second DLC, we will get back to that point later on. Let's go back to... Wait, you cannot fast travel off the island of Gallows End. What? I'm trapped here? Oh no, I didn't realize what I was getting into. How do I leave? All of a sudden, Chad, I feel like I've been kidnapped. That's the neat part, you don't? Oh, shut up. New location, Cape Solis.
Akara blesses us with another lost soul.
Blesses you.
Welcome,
oh my god.
stranger.
Another kidnapped soul.
I am Alder Malloy, and you've arrived at Cape Solis just in time. Tell me, how have you come to find yourself upon our shore?
We're here for Dead Kel.
Ah, so you're here for the oppressor, he who was cast down. You're not the first to arrive on these shores in search of him. You will not be the last. But Akara's magic protects us here in Cape Solis. We are safe from Dead Kel's deathless touch. The same cannot be said for those who venture past the boundaries of the village, near the keep and the surrounding forest.
Why are we safe here?
The villain Dead Kel rules much of this island, and he strives tirelessly to control every last inch. Akara will not let this happen. We are protected in this spot alone, just south of the river and along the coast. The Fallen One has no power here, and it enrages him.
I'll help how I can.
Then you will fit in well, for keeping the village strong is truly a group undertaking. We get by with Akara's blessing and providence, of course. You may stay with us for as long as you wish, but might I suggest that you find a way to make yourself useful? We all must do our part.
Okay.
Well, I don't know about you, but all of this talk about Akara is unsettling. I'm going to ask around about ways to get off the island, since I'm almost certain we're not going to want to stay.
How do we get back?
We'll have to secure another vessel, but from the looks of the village, they don't often venture past the reef. In the meantime, I'll ask you to scour the beaches for survivors of our wreck. I fear that we may be all that's left of the calamity. Such a possibility has left me agitated. I try not to worry. Anxiety doesn't agree with me. I throw up.
There may be more survivors?
I did not see my bosun Thora among the dead, or his wife Asa. There's a chance they have evaded death's grip and still count among the living. Mark my words, if even one of them survives, I will fight to the earth's edge to find them.
Alright, I'll bring him back.
That's the spirit. I knew taking you on board was the right idea. That fortune teller didn't know what she was talking about.
Wow.
I will stay here and speak to Alder about a boat. And I'll have them send men to fetch Tari from the sandbar. I'll have Dead Kel's head if it's the last thing I do. Bring them back.
Scuttle Beach added to your map. Okay. Y'all sell any bags or anything here? Have like a blacksmithing forge? No, they do not have a... Well, they do have a repair symbol. Where is it?
Hello there, Castaway. I've heard about you. You're the one what brought the captain. She's a quirky sort. Not that I'm judging. Anything I can do to make you more comfortable?
No bags. Alright. I wanted to start salvaging stuff more often, but can't really do that here. Alright, how are we always at 76 items? That I don't understand. Is it because of this components case? Do these take up space? Red Legion dagger. 76 out of 90. Hang on.
Always willing to share what I've gathered?
Nope, it didn't go down.
That's how we survive. Always.
Okay, so that stuff doesn't seem to matter. I think the books might.
Pleasure. Always willing to share what I've gathered?
Okay, 5 of those
That's
counted.
how we survive.
Dude, I don't know. I think it's also letting me sell quest items, which I'm sure will not bite us in the butt. Guess I'll get rid of the mana regen rings, because the, what was it, the crystalline band? Nothing has been able to, match up to that in terms of mana generation. That. Get rid of the season set. I'm not going to use it.
Always willing to share what I've gathered.
That puts us at 58 slots out of 90
That's how we
used.
survive in Cape Sol. I'll see you around.
Okay. That helps a bit. There's a circle here. I don't know what it wants me to do. Just jump.
Hello.
I think that might be for later. Maybe when she gets us a ship, it'll be there. Alright, what's this guy?
Look what the reef brought ashore this time. I am Padrig Dower. My friends call me Paddy, but I have few of those here in the village. I assume dear Alder's given you the welcome speech? Poor, foolish man. It's getting crowded down here, you know. Pity we can't move, some of us at least, up to the keep on the hill.
What's the keep?
Thing of beauty, isn't it? Nothing like the great city of Odessa, of course, but just as breathtaking. Please excuse my enthusiasm. I was an architect back in the world. If you want a nicer place to live, and you aren't afraid of spirits, I can help you get that keep. Interested?
Yeah.
Fantastic! Let me know when you're ready to go, and we'll be off.
Yeah.
Come on, then. I'll lead the way, but stay close. Alder's guard doesn't protect us outside Cape Solace. Goodbye.
Sounds like a Luigi's Haunted Mansion type of thing, chat. I'm sure nothing will go wrong.
Nearly there.
Nearly there, we just left. Oh, it's literally right there. Okay. Splat. Anything else?
See? What did I tell you? Magnificent. Bit worse for wear after a couple centuries, but nothing I couldn't fix. Let's see if this key still works. Goodbye.
Wait, if this key still works, how do you have a key? How does he just have a key for the Haunted Spooky Mansion? Wait, did that still fire the meteor even though I got interrupted? Huh. I wonder if it did like reduce damage or anything since I got like cut off. Let's see, enduring hand wraps, junket.
This keep is not haunted. It is overrun. Monsters, not phantoms, inhabit its dark hallways. We should move along.
Okay.
Bye.
I mean, I just killed 3 of them. It wasn't that bad. I think we'll be alright. Splat.
Go on. You've beaten back the beasts. You've braved the shadows. You've earned the right to claim the seat. Sit upon the throne. You are the rightful ruler of Grave Hall now. Bye.
Okay. Are you about to pass a curse on to me or something? The spell effects are cool. When was this made? Kingdoms of Amalur release date. 2012. It was re-released and kind of remastered later on, but 2012.
This is remarkable. You've done it.
I like how we're just
For
staring at my
years,
skeleton's
the
butt.
villagers of Cape Solace have been too craven to enter this great hall. And here you are, freshly washed ashore, and you march right in and take it. Haunted? Never. Just a few small beasts. Nothing you couldn't handle.
Oh, God. That's one of the... Ah, ghost skeleton, yes! Meteor! no. Fates, come on. I think he's unfazed by fire damage. All right, we got him. That's only like the third one of those I've ever had to fight. I don't like him. Master of Gravehall Twist of Fate. Only the wisest, most influential warriors are called to rule upon the throne, and now you can count yourself among them, claiming your legacy as a Master of Gravehall Keep. Plus gold, persuasion, and mercantile.
Yes, the keep had one more surprise left for us. But now, the keep is yours. You're the first master of the keep in nearly 500 years. If you're willing to believe all the legends,
I believe.
let me be the first to offer you my services, my liege.
I don't become a liege. Okay, that's fine. How do we restore Gravehall Keep?
My liege, I am glad you asked. I've been ruminating over this beautiful structure, devising plans for its improvement. I'll start by restoring the keep inside and out, but I also feel the need for a beast pen in the courtyard. I could easily add that at the same time. I just need you to get me 2 bundles of beechstone, 3 bundles of amberwood, and 3 bundles of sailcloth.
Beast pen?
Yes, it will allow us to take full advantage of the island's diverse variety of beasts. Of course, we'll soon need to find a suitable beast master to run it. I think I might know just the man, but we'll get to that later.
I'll get it.
You should be able to find enough to salvage at Scuttle Beach. I've marked a few locations for you to search on your map. I'll get to work as soon as you're back. Goodbye.
Okay. So it's kind of like a player housing thing, but we already had a house over in the Spider Forest. So I'm not really sure how this is different. Wait. I'm all turned around. There. We doing DLC? I started this DLC by accident, and you can't leave until you get to a certain point, so I'm trapped here. So yeah, I'm doing the DLC. One of those story XP stones.
Lo, we sing of good kings shipborne and stout, from fasting waked and white wind whispered. He was Ulfston chief, father of foundlings, boasted and beloved. With bitter mandate, they laid him upon a serpent steed. Kin kissed the brow and wept, tears into the flames, until mournful billow and scarlet banner bore him north. Treasures heavy upon his heart. The great blaze bloomed, jewel bright and wild.
What does she say?
You must be one of the new arrivals. Tell me, did Cape Solace drive you out as well? I am Nesta Gwynedd. My husband Cadwallon and I have only been here a short time, but we've managed to eke out a tolerable existence on our own. Or we did, before the scav infestation.
What scav infestation?
Several months ago, my husband and I started a garden on Storm Point. It has saved our lives. Thanks to this secret spot, we've been able to fill the village stores to brimming. Now, however, scavs seem to have taken a keen interest in Storm Point as well. They wish not to fill their stores, but their bellies instead.
What is a scav?
Scavs are not native to the Frostbreak Sea. They come from the south, infesting ships and living off the cargo, and often the crew. They've made quite a home here on Gallows End, nesting in large broods, deep in damp old fastings left behind by the Diverga.
Alright, I'll help.
If your goal is to ingratiate yourself to the inhabitants of this island, you've chosen the right path. You have my thanks, and the thanks of those who wish to eat.
Come, we will take you to Storm Point. It's not far, just past the boundaries of Cape Solace and Gravehold Keep.
Follow me.
Junk. Quick save. Alright, where are we going?
It's not far.
Storm Point is along the coast.
I'm not trying to
Follow me.
talk to you. I'm trying to loot the antelope. Ice bullets. I see you went back to chakrams. Yeah, I crafted a really good set that not only has decent damage but also some health on it, defensive stats. So they're helping with survivability too. I've still got the hammer as my other weapon, and it's got like 70 health on it or
Know
something.
we're coming. Ugh, those little monsters can hear the hair stand up on the back of your neck.
What should I do?
We could certainly use some assistance with those scavs. We can handle 1 or 2 at a time, but not a brood such as that.
Alright.
They hate scavs.
She says we can handle 1 or 2 at a time. And there's literally 2 here. So what's the problem? Oh, there's like waves. Damn. Alright, that's 4. That it? Alright, there were 4. Okay.
Thank you. Our stores were running low, and it's not as easy as you'd think to gather food in these treacherous lands. There are others in the village that could use your help. In fact, I was planning to ask someone to venture down to Scuttle Beach.
I already have 2 quests
I
at
saw
Scuttle
a ship
Beach.
before the scavs moved in. I'm convinced it ran aground
Beach
on the
better
rocks
have my
below,
money.
but I can't be sure. Someone should check for survivors. I am forever grateful.
Alright, so they got their garden back.